All right, so with this particular topic, we wanted to talk more about motivation. So a lot of the times, people focus too much on what their lacks are and things that they're not quite inspired in. So we wanted to focus more on how to get people to become more motivated.
So motivation is one of the things that you need in your life in order to maintain whatever it is that you want. So motivation is energy. It's something that you need to. It's like your fuel to continue living a happy and grateful life and progressive life.
So we're gonna give you guys 3 tips on how to keep motivated.
Yes. So the first tip would be set a clear goal. It's difficult for you to do anything if you don't have a goal. It's like whenever you brush your teeth in the morning, the goal is to have good breath. Whenever you go for an interview, it's for you to get a job. Whenever you do anything, there's always a clear goal. So if there is no goal, it's very difficult for you to stay motivated because you don't really know what you're after. You can't chase after the wind. You need to be chasing after something that you really want. So the first thing would be have clear goals.
All right, in terms of setting clear goals, that's the most vital part because you don't want to set a goal that seems very unrealistic. Like for instance, I want to own a Porsche. No, it has to be very attainable because then the more attainable and more.
I disagree. You could want a Porsche and get it.
Okay, yes. Okay, that's a terrible example.
It's a terrible example.
Okay.
What you want Porsches? Why are you stopping people from
Yes,
having
I also want a Porsche.
Okay,
but what I'm trying to say is that what I mean that it has to feel attainable. Basically, if you feel like you can get it and you know that okay, cool, how are you gonna get it? Most likely you're gonna do this 1, 2, 3 or whatever. But it has to feel attainable because if it feels attainable and you think that I can get this, then you're you become more motivated for you to actually want to try harder, work harder because you're pushed by this feeling of I can get this goal. So try and make your goals very much realistic and attainable for yourself. So yes, if it's a Porsche and you believe that you can get your Porsche, feel it.
Yes.
It must feel very attainable for you in your life.
Yes, so going back to the Porsche and some of the things that to other people seem unrealistic, if you know this is what you want and you set a goal, it's easy for you to plan around that goal. And so the goal becomes very attainable.
Yes.
So with point number 2, it's consistency. Nothing successful ever happens without any consistency. You know, when you don't repeat the same thing over and over, you're unlikely to grow from it. So, for example, if you're doing something and if you're afraid to make mistakes, you aren't going to learn from it and you're not going to better it. So you have to keep doing it every single day so that you learn how to get better at it. You learn how to be better at, you learn little strategies, you get to network. Whatever it is that you're doing, you must make sure that you're consistent. So if it's an everyday thing, do it every day. If it's an every 3-day thing, have it every day. It will keep you motivated because the results will come and you'll get more and more motivated. So repetition leads to success.
Yes, as you were saying about consistency, for instance, we are people that in the past you kind of have struggled a lot with consistency, and so when we started to practice it more and get in tune with it and actually see what our lacks are and what the actual problem is, we realized there was this thing that we learned about 21 days. It's about breaking a habit in 21 days.
Yes.
So you create a habit in 21 days as well as breaking a habit in 21 days. So we thought, okay, cool. How about this? Let's do consistency in one thing. Let's basically be consistent in one thing for 21 days. So we would try and do things such as exercising, such as eating a particular way. So we wanted to be consistent for 21 days. Yes, the first couple of days will be difficult, but then by the time you get to day 21, you'll feel like, oh my word, this was so much fun.
Yes.
So quick tip, try the 21-day challenge and try and be consistent with whatever you want every single day. For instance, if you want to be someone that jogs every day, jog for 21 days straight without stopping every single day, and then you'll see the results are very much amazing. You'll enjoy it and you'll see how much better. And once you're done with the 21 day, you're most likely going to want to do it again over and over and over again.
Yes. So just try and do things that you enjoy doing and stick to it for as she says, 21 days helps you break that habit.
Yes. One more thing, if you're also struggling, for instance, with your faith or your relationship with God, try, for instance, praying or reading the Bible for 21 days. Trust me, that type of connection can be built just from doing 21 days of one thing consistently.
Yes. Okay, and the third one, the third tip that we have for you is be around like-minded people. So your environment should be the same. So if you are trying to for example, buy a car, you can't be listening to everybody who doesn't have a car, keeps telling you that it's a waste of money and telling you that it's not a good investment. Then you're not gonna want it, you're not gonna want to be with it, because you're only gonna get the negative side, you're never gonna get the positive side, like, oh no, it's a mode of transport, it gets me to do whatever I need to do whenever I want to do. So try as hard as you can to just be around people who are doing the similar things to you or saying similar things to you. So for whatever it is, so you could read books that are motivating you. You could watch YouTube videos that are motivating you. You could join groups. Do whatever you can to be around whatever you need that will sustain you to make sure that you get what you need. So if you are running a business, make sure that you're around like-minded business people. When you converse with other people who don't have businesses, it's difficult for you to even comprehend the conversation, because you will always get the negative. For example, for some of you who are working and own a business at the same time, it's difficult for you to have a conversation with somebody who is full-time employee just like you. You'll always feel like your dreams are not realistic. So you want to have that circle of friends who say, hey, you know what, I'm also working and I'm also having a business, but hey, I'm doing it. So you like to be around like-minded people.
Yes. Just to add on, again, in terms of like environments, again, for whatever you're trying to do in terms of motivation, so you have to focus a lot on how you're feeling inside. So being around people and situations that make you feel very excited. Some people get motivated just from listening to music. So try and keep being around or surrounding yourself with things that keep you very excited and willing to be more into the things that you're in. Okay guys, that's about it for today. So please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to please follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages, as well as our Twitter. It's Ki and Kamu. Love you.